The tyranny of the smiley face, why positive vibes only is emotional poison, and how to build real resilience instead. Let's paint a scene. You've just been passed over for a promotion you worked your guts out for. Your carefully planned vacation just imploded due to a volcanic ash cloud. Thanks, nature. Or maybe you're just having one of those Mondays where you stub your toe, spill coffee down your shirt, and realize your cat used your favorite shoes as a scratching post again. You sigh, maybe mutter a choice word under your breath, and reach for your phone seeking a sliver of comfort or distraction. What greets you? A social media feed awash in sunset-filtered perfection. Captions scream, "Good vibes only. Choose happiness." Your vibe attracts your tribe. Suddenly, your perfectly valid grumpiness feels like a moral failing. You're not just having a bad day, you're apparently polluting the collective energetic field. Cue the internal guilt spiral. Welcome to the glittering, suffocating world of positive vibes only, PVO culture. It sounds so benevolent, doesn't it? Like a fluffy, emotional safe space filled with rainbows and unicorn farts. But beneath its saccharine surface lies a surprisingly potent form of toxicity. Emotional suppression disguised as enlightenment, and a recipe for deeper unhappiness. Buckle up because we're about to dissect why forcing perpetual sunshine is emotionally hazardous waste, and what genuinely healthy emotional soil looks like. Part 1. The Sugar-Coated Straightjacket, Deconstructing the PVO Toxicity. 1. Emotional Erasure, the Tyranny of the Forced Smile. At its core, PVO demands the suppression or outright denial of anything deemed negative. Anger? Shut down. Sadness? Not allowed. Frustration? Bottle it up. Fear? Manifest it away. This isn't positivity. It's emotional totalitarianism. It sends the message, your authentic human experience is inconvenient, ugly, and unwelcome here. Imagine telling someone with a broken leg, just walk it off. Focus on the positive. You still have one good leg. It's absurd. Yet, we do this constantly with emotional pain. PVO invalidates genuine suffering, making people feel weak, defective, or even guilty for experiencing the full spectrum of human emotions. As psychologist Susan David powerfully states, discomfort is the price of admission to a meaningful life. PVO tries to skip the admission line, leaving authenticity stranded outside. 2. The pressure cooker effect. Suppression breeds explosion or implosion. Psychology 101. Emotions demand expression. Trying to stuff them down is like sitting on a whoopee cushion. Eventually, and usually at the most inconvenient moment, the pressure will release. Suppressed anger festers into resentment or passive aggression. Buried sadness can morph into depression or physical symptoms. Headaches, fatigue. Your body literally screams what your mouth won't say. Chronic anxiety ignored can become debilitating. PVO doesn't eliminate negative emotions. It just forces them underground, where they mutate into more destructive forms. It's like trying to solve a leak by piling more furniture on top. Eventually, the whole structure collapses. 3. The isolation chamber. Fake it till you make it. Alone. PVO creates a facade of perfection that's incredibly isolating. When everyone around you is relentlessly #blessed and #grateful, admitting you're struggling feels like confessing a crime. You become terrified of being the downer, the energy vampire. So you plaster on a smile, chirp, "I'm fine," and die a little inside. This cuts us off from the very thing that fosters real connection and resilience, vulnerability. Sharing our struggles, our fears, our messy realities is how we build deep bonds and realize we're not alone. PVO builds emotional gated communities where only the shiny and happy are welcome, leaving everyone else shivering in the cold. 4. Toxic optimism, when positivity gaslights reality. This is where PVO gets truly insidious. It often morphs into toxic optimism, the insistence that relentless positive thinking can and should override objective reality. Lost your job? It's a blessing in disguise. Universe making space for something better. Facing a serious illness? Just stay positive. Mind over matter. Diagnosed with climate anxiety? Vibrate higher. Don't focus on the doom. This isn't just unhelpful, it's gaslighting light. It dismisses legitimate concerns, minimizes real pain, and implies that hardship is solely the result of incorrect thinking. It shifts blame from systemic issues or bad luck onto the individual. If you just believed harder, this wouldn't be happening. This is profoundly disempowering and prevents people from taking necessary, practical action because they're too busy trying to manifest their way out of it. It's like trying to put out a fire by chanting affirmations about cool breezes. 5. The spiritual bypass express, skipping the hard work. PVO often partners with a distorted interpretation of spirituality or law of attraction principles. It becomes a form of spiritual bypassing, using spiritual ideas like only love and light. Everything happens for a reason. To avoid confronting difficult emotions, psychological wounds, or complex problems. Grieving a loss? They're in a better place. Be happy for them. Experiencing injustice? Just send them love and light. This bypasses the essential, messy work of processing pain, setting boundaries, or fighting for change. It's spiritual lipstick on the pig of emotional avoidance. Part 2. The comedic absurdity of PVO enforcement, a brief interlude. Let's lighten the mood with the sheer ridiculousness PVO can spawn. The grief counselor Karen. I know your dad just died. Linda, but have you tried this new citrus-infused essential oil blend? It really lifts the vibe. Death is just a transition, sweetie. Smile. The workplace wellness warrior. Mandatory happy hour after massive layoffs, featuring forced trust falls and a seminar on choosing joy in uncertainty. Meanwhile, everyone is side-eyeing each other wondering who's next. The social media positivity police, commenting, sending love and light. Sparkles on a post detailing systemic racism. Bonus points for using a rainbow flag emoji while offering precisely zero actionable support. The self-help guru grift, selling $500 online courses promising eternal sunshine of the spotless mind and bank account by simply deleting negative people, usually anyone who disagrees with you, and chanting mantras into a rose quartz crystal. Spoiler, the only eternal sunshine is in their profit margins. The manifesting mishap, intensely visualizing a parking spot right outside the crowded mall. Radiating parking space vibes, only to circle for 45 minutes while muttering, I am abundant space. I am abundant space. Through clenched teeth. It's Monty Python meets a wellness retreat gone horribly wrong. The disconnect between the enforced cheer and the messy reality of life is inherently comedic until you realize people are genuinely suffering under its weight. 3. Compassion over condemnation, especially towards yourself. When difficult emotions arise, replace PVO's implicit condemnation. Stop being negative with self-compassion. Treat yourself with the kindness you'd offer a struggling friend. This is really hard right now. It makes sense I feel this way. I'm doing the best I can. This reduces the shame spiral and creates internal safety. Extend this compassion to others. Instead of toxic positivity platitudes, offer validation. That sounds incredibly tough, or I'm here with you in this. Part 3. Beyond the vibes, cultivating authentic emotional health. To do this instead. So if positive vibes only is emotional junk food, what's the nourishing alternative? It's not about embracing nihilism or wallowing in misery. It's about emotional agility and radical acceptance. Here's the healthy antidote. 1. Feel to heal. Permission to be human. The cornerstone. Grant yourself and others unconditional permission to feel the full range of human emotions. Sadness, anger, fear, jealousy, disappointment. They are not enemies. They are data, signals, essential parts of your experience. Acknowledge them. I feel really hurt right now. This situation is making me furious. I'm feeling anxious about this. Naming the emotion is the first step to understanding and processing it. Create spaces, personal, social, professional, where this is safe and encouraged. 2. Radical acceptance. Meeting reality where it is. This ISNT passive resignation. It's clear-eyed realism. Radical acceptance means acknowledging what is, without judgment or immediate ends. That it should be different. Lost the job? Accept the reality of the situation and the feelings it brings first. Then you can strategize. Facing a difficult diagnosis? Accept the fear and grief. Then you can focus on treatment options and support systems. Fighting reality only creates suffering on top of suffering. As Carl Jung said, what you resist persists. Acceptance is the foundation for effective action. 3. Compassion over condemnation, especially towards yourself. When difficult emotions arise, replace PVO's implicit condemnation. Stop being negative with self-compassion. Treat yourself with the kindness you'd offer a struggling friend. This is really hard right now. It makes sense I feel this way. I'm doing the best I can. This reduces the shame spiral and creates internal safety. Extend this compassion to others. Instead of toxic positivity platitudes, offer validation. That sounds incredibly tough, or I'm here with you in this. 4. Context is king. Emotional responsiveness, not reactivity. Not every emotion needs a grand parade or a deep dive. Develop emotional granularity. Is this frustration minor annoyance or deep-seated rage? Is this sadness a passing melancholy or profound grief? Practice mindfulness, observing your emotions without getting swept away by them. This allows you to choose how to respond appropriately. Maybe that minor annoyance just needs a deep breath. The deep-seated rage might need a healthy outlet, journaling, exercise, and a conversation. Feeling sad? Maybe a good cry and a nap is the productive response. Allow the emotion its space, then decide on action if needed. 5. Cultivating and instead of, or embracing complexity. Life isn't binary, happy/sad, positive/negative. Learn to hold complexity. You could be grieving a loss and feel gratitude for the love you shared. You can be furious about an injustice and determined to fight for change. You can be anxious about a presentation and excited about the opportunity. PVO demands only positive. Authentic emotional health says this and that can coexist. This complexity is richness, not contradiction. 6. Focus on values-driven action, not just feeling good. Instead of chasing a perpetually positive feeling, an impossible goal, focus on living according to your core values. What matters deeply to you? Connection, integrity, creativity, contribution, courage? Make choices aligned with those values, even when it feels uncomfortable or scary. Helping a friend in need might bring sadness and deep fulfillment. Speaking up against wrongdoing might provoke anxiety and a sense of integrity. This value-driven action builds lasting meaning and resilience far more effectively than chasing fleeting good vibes. 7. Building real support systems. Ditch the vibes, embrace the village. Seek out and foster relationships based on authenticity and mutual support, not enforced cheer. Find your tribe. The people who can sit with you in your darkness without trying to flick on a blindingly bright light, who offer presence over platitudes. Be that person for others. Practice active listening without rushing to fix or reframe. Conclusion: trading the straitjacket for the tapestry. Positive vibes only is a well-marketed emotional Ponzi scheme. It promises effortless happiness, but delivers isolation, suppression, and a profound disconnection from our authentic selves and each other. It confuses the absence of discomfort with the presence of well-being. True resilience, genuine connection, and deep fulfillment aren't found in the sterile confines of a smiley-face gated community. They are forged in the messy, vibrant, sometimes stormy landscape of authentic human experience. It's about replacing the tyranny of only positive with the liberating permission to be fully human. To feel the sting of loss and the warmth of love, the heat of anger and the calm of acceptance, the tremble of fear and the surge of courage. So let's retire the toxic positive vibes only banners. Instead, let's raise a flag for something far more courageous and compassionate. Authentic experience welcome here. Let's build emotional ecosystems rich with the full spectrum. The dark soil of sadness nourishing the bright blooms of joy, the strong roots of anger anchoring the branches of compassion, the flowing waters of tears feeding the deep well of resilience. Life isn't a relentlessly upbeat Instagram reel. It's a complex, often challenging, but ultimately magnificent tapestry woven from all our threads. Light, dark, and every shade in between. Embrace the whole damn weave. That's where real vibrancy, not just vibes, truly resides. If you found this video informative, please like and subscribe. It will really help this channel out. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more informative videos coming.